Are you ready to heat things up? Let's try some flame stitching in our LeMoyne Star block. I'm Andy, and this is True Blue Quilts, a place to enjoy, experiment, and excel as you quilt. Today's block is the LeMoyne Star, and I just love stitching flames. I've used this motif before, and it's kind of I think of an S. You're going out and then back in. You can follow that out and back in pattern to make your flame, or you can do a little more symmetric and bump out and back in and then out on the other side. And that one's a little bit easier to do big at first and then make it smaller, whereas if you were just doing a single wavy flame, it might be easier to do the inner portion first. But I'm going to work on this style of flame I'll try both of them. I'll start with this one in the lighter areas, and then I'll try my traditional just wavy line there in the outside. So since this star very definitely is center focused, I'm going to start my design in the center of that block and then follow it out and echo back in. And we can do 4 or 5. Those odd numbers tend to work the best in terms of design interest. They always tell you to use the rule of 3, or odd numbers catch people's eyes. It doesn't, having things a little more asymmetric is more interesting. And again, I'm just going to echo in there, and that very center one can be a solid line, and I'm going to travel just to keep in the flow of things, and that one will leave with 3. And that's not to say that you can never have just 4 of a design, because obviously our star has an even number of sections, so it's beautiful the way it is. So that's working from the outside in. And now I'm going to show my other style of flames, where I start in the center, and again I have that kind of gentle S curve and just those wavy lines. And I tend to do my center motif first, and then that gives me space. You kind of go through the center, and then you can split the difference on either side to keep things spaced nicely there, and just back and forth, curve to one side, and then bring it back for a LeMoyne Star with flames. I'm so glad you're sketching along with me. A companion workbook is available at truebluequilts.com. If you'd like to see my favorite star quilt block, click on the video below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.